What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to this week's edition of the Twilight 9 card. We're at the Palmetto Championship this week. The field stinks. It is really, really bad. But the golf course is supposed to be very cool, linksy, Australian type golf. It's actually supposed to be pretty sick. So I'm very much looking forward to watching the course. I don't know about the field, but I think we have 6 bets. Had to dive deep to find some value. Let's jump into them. First one, South Carolina native Kevin Kisner. He's always a good bet on Bermuda. In his last 36 rounds, he's 5th in strokes gained putting on Bermuda grass. He also ranks 9th in driving accuracy, which we'll take at any golf course. The only thing, he missed 6 cuts before he just finished T40 at the Charles Schwab. His iron play has been plaguing him. His ball striking will have to be a lot better this week. We're going to go Kevin Kisner for a top 30 at plus 125. Alex Noren has been rounding into shape of late. In his last 6 starts, he has 5 top 25s, including a T13 at the Memorial last week. He only hits 55% of fairways, but they're a little wide at this golf course, so hopefully that number goes up. He's still looking for his first PGA Tour win. I think it could come this week. He's in good form in a very weak field. Alex Noren top 20 for plus 150. Ian Poulter is another guy that's just been playing like sneaky consistent golf over the last few months. Top 30 at the Masters, top 25 at the Valspar, top 30 at the PGA, and just had a top 5 at the Charles Schwab. He's one of the best putters on tour. He usually always is. He's 7th in strokes gained putting this year. Along with Kevin Kisner, his iron play can really plague him. He ranks 164th this year on tour in strokes gained approach. Hopefully that number's better this week. We're going to go Ian Poulter, top 20 for plus 150. Keith Mitchell, another guy that loves Bermuda grass, another Carolina kid. Strokes gained wise, he's just not a very good putter, but Bermuda grass is by far his best surface. He's very good with the driver. Very, very good. Top 20 in strokes gained off the tee this year. And since missing the cut at the Players, he's made 7 starts. He's made 6 cuts, 3 top 20s, and 2 of those are actually top 5s. That was highlighted by a performance at the Wells Fargo where he was the 54-hole leader. We're going to go Keith Mitchell for a top 30 at plus 160. Another Carolina kid, JT Poston. He had early year back-to-back top 20 finishes at the Farmers Insurance and Waste Management, but since then has been a little inconsistent. His best recent finish was a top 30 at the Wells Fargo. He made the cut at the Memorial, but finished near the bottom of the leaderboard. He's 6th on tour over his last 36 round in strokes gained putting on Bermuda grass. No surprise, he grew up on that surface. His iron play is going to have to be better this week, but we're going to take JT for a top 40 at plus 130. And the last pick this week is a little bit of a flyer. We're going to go with Tommy Fleetwood. He's still looking for his first win on the PGA Tour, but wouldn't it be a little fitting for it to come on the first link style golf course we've seen on tour for a couple years? Since the beginning of April, he's only made 4 starts. He missed the cut at 2 of those, but he did have a top 15 at the Wells Fargo. His short game has been fantastic this year, ranking 4th in strokes gained around the green, which you always need at a links course. The one thing, driving accuracy, but hopefully with wider fairways this week, he'll be a little bit better in that category. We're going to go Tommy Fleetwood for a top 20 finish at minus 105. And that's it, guys. That's a card for the Palmetto. Had a winning week last week at the Memorial, not by a lot. I think we were up like 0.1 units, so really not that much. So hopefully we have a very good week at the Palmetto. I will talk to you guys next week for the US Open.